Hello John, hope you're fine. Pedro Chui speaking, and I will try to make my best effort to explain our work during the last week. We have been working as marketing analyst of a company called Wedge Community Co-ops, right? This company is a very big grocery store in the United States of America. Our boss last week, our boss is the marketing director of the company, who also reports to the CEO of the company. Our marketing director requested to our team to work and to make focus on one department of the store and figure out why or what happened with the drop of the sales. Okay, in other words, why some customers stop buying or decrease their consumption of this product. In our case, we selected cheese, the cheese department, but we will check about this particular department in a few minutes, in a few slides, right? First, I would like to go to the big numbers, because it's important to have a general concept of the market and a general knowledge of the market before getting into the cheese department. So if we check the whole market, if we go to the grocery store market, we see that our competitors in the last 5 years increased their sales. And if we check our sales evolution, we are almost flat. We did not decrease, but you can see in the graph that we are almost without growing during the last 5 years. So now we can go as a first view for more focus in the cheese department. If we compare also our competitors and our department, we can see that the situation is quite similar to the general situation. We have a flat evolution of our sales in cheese, while our competitors have an important decrease, we can say, in the sales, especially starting 2013 until end of 2015, right? So what happened to get to these numbers, and how can we revert the situation? We need to get to a marketing plan. So why or how are we going to focus in the solution or in the cause of this situation where we are not having the sales we wanted? We need to focus on those customers that were really good customers, and for some reason that we still don't know, drop off their sales. So we are not going to focus on the customers that buy 1 cheese per year or 2 cheese in 1 year or 5 cheeses in 1 year. Okay, we're going to focus in the really important buyers or owners, because in this situation, as we are talking about a co-op, we can talk about owners or buyers as similar terms. Okay, so which will be our target? Our target would be 250 owners that for some reason drop off their consumption in cheese. Okay, we are going to analyze where, when, and in which quantity did this drop-off took place, right? So how did we did that? We needed to establish a rule, because as the same point, we need to make focus in those customers, those 250 customers, really important to us. We also really need to be very careful about how we arrived to the list of 250 customers. And how we did this, we focused on the 250 customers which drop-off was the most important of the total of the total buyers of cheese, but also we consider that these owners or buyers were still active customers at the grocery store in other departments. Okay, this is very important, because we need to understand if these customers really abandoned our grocery for different reasons. Maybe they moved from the neighbor, or maybe they have died. So it was very important for us to check if these 250 owners were still active owners of our company. So once we have this information, and once we have the list of the 250 customers, we decided to implement the marketing actions. And briefly, in the last 3 minutes, I have the time to explain the point. I can explain that one of the actions will be the mailing. Why? Because we need to address to these customers promotions, discounts in the cheese products, in order to make them back to our store. Additionally, we are going to implement in-store actions or point of sale actions. Why? Because we have the information that they are still buying in our company, they are still buying in our point of sales. We know what they are buying. We know that they go to the meat sector or to the refrigerated products department. So we know which other departments are they visiting and they are consuming. So in those points, we are going to implement in-store actions in a very significative way. Sorry for that word, that was very difficult, and this hour of the night is not easy. And finally, we are going to implement quality research. What do I mean by quality research? I mean that we know a lot of information from our owners. We know their age, we know where they live, we know if they are still buying or not in our company. We know if they are buying meat, if they are buying vegetables, if they are buying refrigerated products, and we also know with additional data that if they have some health issue, if they have some additional information that provide us a really important feedback. As an example, we can check about their health issues and get to the conclusion that they stop buying cheese because they have, for example, a problem with the cholesterol, right? So with this information, this additional information that we have it available, we can implement an action such as, instead of promoting cheese including fat, we can promote cheese without fat for those people that drop off their consumption of cheese because of fat. Okay, just as an example. And that's why we mean about qualitative research.